fire department's going to need access. You're going to need to plow, even if you have.
Well, I keep putting down the road, but they have to take certain light in, and I'm trying to think about the practices that will rear their head. It's just what happens, you know. It's, for me, it's very, you know, if you want to push on board, they can try. I don't know what, how else would you do it? I mean, you have to, you know, you can make it to the
I probably shouldn't need them. Well, we're going to have water service, so. But this is where that first building is right in this area here. So if we tuck the road tight to this wall, which is kind of how you did it, that's a nice area for a building.
Absolutely. I mean, it seems pretty flat through here once.
I told Jeff I'd provide some 360 video, so
So that's not your phone, that's an actual...
yeah, camera. It's really cool. Mike and I are playing around with attaching it to a drone, so we have some stability. It kind of wobbles a little bit because the extra weight.
And you've got to compare notes. We got to introduce you if you don't already know him. Do you know Greg Schroeder?
Yep.
Yeah. Greg is he is very into the drone thing as well, and has a lot of experience. He was flying it last week near downtown. We had a
wow.
fire truck simulation, and he videos it all with his drone. The Clear Lake Wildlife that's pretty fresh.
Oh, thank you. I'm not sure how well this is going to turn out, but I'll pick up our conversation.
It seems like it's pretty rocky in general, this whole area. A lot of rock outcropping.
Yeah.
It is, but it looks more, I don't know.
It's sporadic, right?
Bedrock or just a big boulder field.
Right. It almost looks like it's not natural.
Not natural?
Looks like it was probably plowed here. Yeah. I mean, this whole way that it's two different levels in this little valley.
It looks man-made, right? It just doesn't look.
I wonder if this was a lot of material for the
This is just
CTP.
kind of gives you a reference of where we are right now. We're right at the far corner of the first building. Which is plenty of space for. I still, and it is blocked, but you're going to hear the noise.
Yeah, but that's no different than where I
No,
live.
of course.
You know, guess what? If you
thin
live in
these
El
out,
Valle, you're
you're
going to
gonna
listen to cars.
Well, the thing is, with the rest of the site, we're not done.
Right.
Well,
That's what I keep comparing it to that place where Sherry lives, the Valley, Norfolk Creek. I don't know if you caught that. It's the only place in Vale I know of that don't hear the stuff. Right. So you have the same land mass.
But I'm really impressed by how flat this area is.
Yeah.
I still don't know if
It would be good to get some more rains. I don't know at what point you guys, but just to see what we're doing.
It does get in a little bit more of a valley. Further up you go.
But now you have the road kind of coming this way, and the buildings are on this side.
A lot of deadfall. Like stuff that's been cut.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wondered about that.
This wasn't you guys, right, Tim? I mean, this seems like it's been here for a long time.
Yeah. No, I don't know what this is.
Yeah. And I guess I look down. We're pretty far. I mean, we're a good 100 feet
From the road.
from the road. So that is one thing that's misleading, like from the mapping. You feel like you're going to be really close, but you're really not.
Right. Well, it isn't great views. Right. If you clear some of these trees, there's the cliffs and everything over there.
There's a lot of kind of garbage trees.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a few right here are nice.
This one's nice, but I mean, but those are there's not that many like that.
No,
There's
it does get better in D. A little bit healthier, and then further up we go.
I'm curious D is because I really don't have a sense.
Mike, how accurate do you think our topo is?
The topo is LiDAR. It's very accurate. The bin's, I don't know, it's kind of hit or miss.
No, that's true. I think
So we're kind of on the road right now. The second building would be actually right there, up against that.
Which I think would be awesome.
That'd be very nice. Nice music.
I have some drops.
There's that other big.
That kind of splits these two areas.
Right. And so there's, is that ridge pretty continuous to the?
It is, and it'd be
'Cause it
worth
looks
once
like
we
it on
walk to the
map.
end to the meadow, the CTP, and then coming back from the ridge, and you get a good sense of what that feels like. Much easier walking it now than this winter.
Oh, yeah.
All these pockets punching through.
What do you mean?
Like just in here with all the high survey.
So right now the road's on our left-hand side, and actually the second building, actually the third building.
I mean, it feels like we have them in the right areas in terms of just how flat and how how close you are to the knob or the slope.
I agree. I think we've got a. I don't know if the parking makes sense here. I'd almost do townhouse.
I know
mean,
Dan
maybe
keeps
there's a
saying
less
45, and I agree with you. And but man, it is pretty flat in through here for.
It's flat, but don't you feel it's kind of narrow?
It is, but
I was just thinking for a larger building, maybe smaller buildings or
it feels
units.
like smaller buildings you can be able to have more flexibility in how you orient them, sight
Yeah.
them, move them around.
And it kind of slopes
It
up on
kind
the
of gets
west.
cooler as
Yeah.
we're getting deeper into it.
Kind of another little
Yeah,
barrier.
some landform.
I mean, we only showed.
You only show
There's
three
three
buildings.
buildings.
in the
Yeah,
last
well,
previous plan. And
right,
again,
we
this
had-
is where we are right now. We're right in front of
So-
the third building. Would be right here. We're right, probably in the front door of the third building.
I feel like I'm the paparazzi. What do you think that?
It's a neat area through here, though.
See, to your point, Pedro, about the trees, the vegetation, these have been marked,
I saw that. I was just noticing.
but it doesn't look like it's pine beetle.
Why would they mark them like that?
And it's not Forest Service, so
Right.
I don't know.
You reckon? I've never seen
And-
a little mark.
Me neither. Not a forester who would do that. They just paint it.
Yeah, I don't know what those are. I noticed them before.
So this is that wetland. I don't think it's. This is a
It doesn't-
stretch.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look like there's any.
Yeah, I can see how it can get wet because it's kind of in a depression.
But there's no plants that
There's no
would
vegetation.
indicate.
It's non-jurisdictional.
Well, it doesn't look like there's
on
any
both
of the plants
plans.
that you would normally worry about.
No.
Yeah,
Like,
or
if you get
delineations.
the willow, that's when you're really in trouble. And there is a power line up there. That'll be a good marker.
There's a wetland flag back there.
I think you stop hearing the highway as much.
Not in here.
Yeah, you don't really. And we're almost directly across from the 2 out drainage too.
Yeah, we're getting close to the CTP too.
So you think we're on the CTP?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah, it's just right at the edge of the tree line there. Got another pocket of trees and then CTP. But you remember that? Remember the pipe? That's one of the golf holes from the old Tiger plan.
See, I think you might be able to. You probably could get. So just again, we are.
See, I don't know what JF is so against being,
You
having
could get
some,
some cottages over here.
right.
You're gonna hear
And I always
noise,
wondered,
but look at the view of the cliffs right there.
I think it was more around a cul-de-sac and not out and spread out and
Yeah, I think if
Away
you stay 20, 30 feet off the road,
yeah.
I think that's what he thought they were too tight against the road.
Yeah.
I
yeah,
think
but the
that's it.
scale is misleading. We're drawing at 100 feet.
I know.
100, and so like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you see the size of what a 20 by 20 looks like. You know.
And this could be buried.
I wonder what this is.
Electrical. As I'm being shocked to death.
I wonder when all the stuff got taken down. It was the last go around.
Yeah, I don't know. This is,
That is.
again, according to this, basically.
Maybe some gold in that one.
It looks like you can go quite a bit further.
Right, but it's quick. I think it's like I think we see the end of. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
There's a lot of tree art out of these trees.
See, but even right here, I think you could put 6 cabins right in here.
Well, especially if they're I mean, you could easily. I mean, how much separation do we need between them? I mean, in some regards, it's nice to be able to see your neighbor. Be like something.
I mean, listen, in Minturn they have 5-foot side yard, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10 feet between them. I think we want, 30 feet between them.
Yeah, but I can see, like you said, that could be one over there, one over
Right.
there. If they're masked in the trees, I'm like, God, look at all that wood piles over there.
Yeah, there's a lot of room right along Peter.
So I think in general, the first just impression is there's more room here than looks like on the map.
Well, you know what? You show it, but I don't think we knew what was about. So
Right.
yeah, I agree. Right in this area here.
Because that knob is probably at the point of.
Yeah, see that's the edge of the tailings.
So we're right here. That's the end of the road, but
And
there's a lot of room right here.
So all this is rocks, basically along this, right? I mean, it's sort of
Yeah.
where that.
But again, these are just slabs.
Right.
Even if that
I
were.
wonder if we just go to the edge here and see what we.
Yeah.
See what we see.
See what we see.
That's the first photograph that we've seen. We haven't seen many really.
And wonder why there's not any vegetation right here.
Because someone cut it. Someone chopped it all down.
Yeah,
And burned it. It looks like.
it does, doesn't it?
But I almost think you could go right up to like
That
this
point.
corner.
So let me just.
I mean, I don't know. Is there a stigma with being next to a cast pile?
Oh wow, what a view! This is a great. You see the river.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice view. I mean, yeah, you see the highway, but it's built through. But now that I was wondering. That's a pretty good view.